It's your boy Davidoff. Good morning or afternoon. It's actually 12:16. Last night's vlog was a lot longer than I expected, and it took a lot longer than I expected to edit it. I fell asleep maybe around 5:30 in the morning, so there we go. I just got a notification saying Uber pick up in 6 minutes. I'm going to head over to Elizabeth Oval. This day was supposed to start a lot earlier because at Norwood Oval, Brisbane Lions are training at 3 p.m. and I kind of want to go to that. But I wanted to see some grounds before that. I'm ticking off Sandford grounds. Yesterday I saw the Panthers ground and Unley Oval for Sturt Double Blues, and there the Sydney Swans were training, and I didn't even know. I just turned up and they were training in 5 minutes. I'm just like, what timing is that? Life just takes you crazy places sometimes. But that was a pretty cool surprise. I tried to meet Isaac Heaney, but there were 2 people in front of me, plus they're all Swans fans, bunch of kids as well. I didn't want to butt in when I'm not even a Swans fan. Maybe I can get Brisbane Lions players though, I don't know. Hopefully at least a couple. That would be nice. Even one would be a dream. Just to like get a photo of one really, and say hello. But yeah, before that, I wanted to start this in the morning, but obviously last night was last night. I need to get that my sleep, so it's fine. Elizabeth Oval was first, which is the furthest away. I started south yesterday. Today I'm starting north. And then I want to work my way down, hopefully to do Port Oval, because they've got a cafe as well, so it's a good lunch spot. And hopefully do a couple extra as well before I get to Norwood at 3 o'clock. But I got 3 hours. So this Uber needs to be quick, and I need to be able to get an Uber back from Elizabeth Oval. That's the one I'm worried about. I did find one yesterday at McGain Stadium from Panthers, so hopefully it's the same today. But yeah, we're leaving out Glenelg for now because I want to visit Glenelg, so I want to combine that into one trip. But apart from that, hopefully we can at least tick off another 5 today. Minimum 4. But yeah, if we could do 6, then we only got 1 more left. We covered 3 yesterday. Obviously Adelaide always counts as well because the Crows played in the Sandford. If we could do 6 today, only Glenelg is left. But because I woke up so late, I don't know, but we'll see. The stadium is far. Like South Adelaide was far as well, but this feels even more far. Central District Football Club. Here we are. The birds are getting terrified in the background, but we are here. Try and get the whole thing there. There you go. The Bulldogs of the Sandford are right here. I don't think I can go in this one. The gates are locked and there's fences all around, but the oval is just back in there somewhere. I don't know what's going on over here. There's another field here, and the birds are going crazy. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on over there. Relax! Bloody hell, relax! So it's a good thing this phone has very good zoom, so at least I can do something. I can't really see the field, obviously, that well, because it's over a hill. But at least you can see the Chris Grant stand. Yeah, pretty good, eh? You've got those classic fences that you would see on a cricket field. Yeah, pretty good. I don't think I can go in. I'm going to walk down the road just in case, but I highly doubt it. But I'm glad I took it from the stadium. There's 4 out of 10 now. Some Sandford stadiums, like you could probably find a way to watch it from like a distance outside the stadium. This one, there's a bit of a hill in the way. Maybe it's different on the other side, but still. I'm not walking all the way around. I'm just walking down this straight. Just to like see, just in case, you know. But I'm not going to be like trespassing or anything. I'm also going to find out how easy it is or hard it is to get an Uber from here, because the driver who brought me here, he got a job, like, because when you're in an Uber, like, you can see when they exit the next job. So like the guy accepted the job 3 minutes away. I'm just like, so the people in the area who use Uber, so that means there could be some Ubers around here. That's good to know. But you never know, he could be the other Uber in the area, because I brought him here, so there is also that. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a way you can go in, at least without breaking the law anyway, so. Next stop, I think, will be Port Oval. I think that's the second most northern oval. 110 right now. If I can also fit a 3rd oval before Norwood, that would be really good, but we shall see. Yeah, there's no way in. I'm not walking all the way around just to check, so. Yeah, let's see if this Uber is reliable in this area. Oh, there's a few in the area. That's good. That's what I was worried about. That's good. The 2 further stadiums away, there's Ubers in both areas. That's very good to know. Obviously, I've gone to both now anyway. But yeah. Yeah, Port Adelaide next. There is a cafe there. But I do also want to watch through stadium, so I don't know. I might want to get lunch, but I don't know for sure. But I might get lunch because I've not eaten anything yet. All right, we are here. the Port Adelaide Football Club. This is their true home. Obviously in the AFL they play at the Adelaide Oval, but in the Sandful and in general, this is actually their real home. Yeah, this is the Alberton Oval, and they got a good cafe here, apparently overlooking the Oval as well. Even got some stuff. It says there's a bistro, there's a restaurant, obviously. There's a bar where you can watch Saturday Fox Footy games all day, which is awesome. I've also got a shop as you'd expect, but this is what I noticed first. I may have knocked over that. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, you saw nothing. Some people did see something though. What I noticed first is this trophy cabinet. Obviously you can't see it much from the outside. It's probably on the inside as well. That's pretty cool, that. I wonder if I can... Well, wait, is that... Okay. I thought that was the pair, I'm sorry. I wonder if Game Geek, if you're watching, like, are you in this one? I'm not going to look through everything. That's a cool opportunity. I'm not going to do it, but that's pretty cool, that. Donation section. I've got similar vibes to, what do you call it? West Coast. I went to West Coast home 3 years ago. And it looked kind of similar to this, like a nice museum vibe. Things to do and see and buy. Ah, yes. 2004 Grand Final. Still the only AFL flag. Obviously, they've got a lot more flags in the history, just the one AFL flag. Chronological history of the Port Adelaide Football Club. That's crazy. Which ball is this then? Which ball is this one? The first shot at the Oval. They battered the Pros on that day. Inaugural season. There's a lot of... Obviously they have a rich history anyway, but that's just the AFL section. They got a rich sample history too. There is their tussle with the Lions, of course. One of their sample premierships, I assume. Yep, it is. Nice. That looks very Adelaide colour-like. I know it's not. Oh, Marjorie. I was in the Marjorie room yesterday for Pepsi Collective. That's where the Pepsi Collective is. So you got all this, but this is what impressed me the most. Before even seeing what they are. Just like, oh, there it is. There's the premiership right there. What's that one? Is that also Sandful? I guess a trophy design changed. They've obviously got a lot of these. I can't remember how many exactly, but I know it's a lot. I know it's a huge, huge amount. Pretty dominant Sandful team back in the day. And obviously added to it with their AFL Premiership. Champions of Australia. What does that mean? Was this a different competition for Australia? Well, I mean, yeah, not much needs to be said, really. They are an incredibly successful club. There we go. That's how many. So someone explain this competition because I've never heard of it. I'm curious who took part in that. Like, did it also include AFL teams? I'm curious about that one. I feel like it should, considering it's of Australia, right? Wouldn't be just Sandful. That's the cool currency. Definitely not still sold. Obviously the Magpies, the original and the actual Port Adelaide name. Obviously they can't use it in the AFL. That's pretty cool. Welcome to our new recruit. I don't think, you can't, it's just me here, but I took a few selfies. Yeah. Nice. Just like the West Coast area, the Humber West Coast a few years ago, I'm going to buy a Port Adelaide cap. Might as well do it today. I'm not doing it on Sunday, am I? I'm a Hawks fan. I wanted to add to my collection. That is a cool Guernsey. What is that? Is that for sale? Blue Sharon. A blue Sharon is cool. I want a red Sharon though. I hope North Adelaide have a red Sharon. Like I need to go to North Adelaide to get a red Sharon. $220. That is the legitimate one, right? This one's $70. More classic one, obviously. That's cool. That looks like a hybrid. I know there's history behind South Australia and those colours, but I still see the crows when I see those colours. To me, right, the coolest looking cats are these ones with this logo. Those are the coolest looking cats for me. But I feel like I want to get one with that logo. Even though these are cooler, I want that logo. That's pretty cool too, to be fair. Like, it's got the logo as well. Check if that had that on the back. It would have been better anyway, but it's not. So I want this logo. So I'm either getting that or that. All right, well, that one's a youth one, so never mind. That one looks cool. I got this one. I'm gonna get this one. Yeah, this one is perfect. So $10 cheaper than that one. I know it's the old logo, but still. If I was a Port fan, I'd be all over that. That looks cool. So the real Port Adelaide merchandise, that's what they're meant to look like, by the way, guys. The real look of Port Adelaide. Unfortunately, they can't do it. 200 for a watch. I can get a Sharon for that. Come on now. Well, I mean, that's tempting. Just bought some things, and this guy who did the checkout has seen some of my videos.
Yeah, I've seen your videos, bro.
It's actually quite surreal.
Really?
Like, I'm buying something and you're just like, I watched your videos. Yeah. That's pretty amazing, man.
Love it.
Nice to meet you. I don't think we can go up there. I think it's moved down here. Would have been a good view of the Oval. This is the best ground so far. And I've been here. I can actually go in. Here we are at the Adelaide, well, not the Adelaide Oval, but Port Adelaide's Alberton Oval. This is cool. It was amazing. I don't think I can go on the field, that's fine. I don't feel like I need to anyway. But yeah, bench right there. Don't know where the players come out. I'll probably throw that passageway there. Wow, man. So we are now officially, oh, the music just started there, what's going on? We are now officially halfway through the Sandfall stadiums. So that's good. That's very good indeed. I'm going to skip on food here. I will get some food somewhere else. It's just that the appeal behind it was having food up there. And apparently it's not open today. So it is fine. But yeah, so far the best oval. And I'm still yet to visit. Actually, wait, hang on. I just remembered Adelaide Oval was part of it. Okay, second best oval. Second best oval. Adelaide Oval was number 1, then there's number 2. Okay, so yeah, second best oval. Yeah, still yet to visit obviously 5 of them, including my favourite Sandford club, the North Adelaide Roosters. That is not next though. Next we're heading to West Torrens. That is the next, that's the nearest ground from here. Let's go. It's cool though, the fact that I was paying for that and then the guy said, oh, I've seen your videos. That's just like I don't even, I'm not even famous, but I feel famous, if that makes sense. It's just amazing, man. That's just brilliant. That's just brilliant. Also, I bought the Port cap now because obviously Port playing Hawthorn and I'm going to have to back Hawthorn, obviously. So obviously I'm not going to wear a Port hat that day, so it's best to just buy it now, and because I was going to add it to my collection anyway. I've now got 9 AFL caps, and I'll probably get Sydney tonight, make it 10. I was going to buy every team, but I'm not going to do it anymore, because I'm not buying a Geelong cap, I'm not buying a Collingwood cap, I'm not buying a North cap, I'm not buying a Carlton cap, and not buying Essendon cap either. Plus we got this cap anyway. We got every team on this cap, so it's good. But yes, I'll get a Sydney one today. I think I have to. But yeah, let's head over to, what is that oval even called?
Absolutely. So they did actually. And she's like, Murphy's not good.
Woodville Oval. That's why it's called, the home of the Woodville West Torrens Eagles. Quite a long name, but a cool name. So yeah, a cricket club obviously, and a bowls club down there. And yeah, pretty cool. I'm pretty sure I can go in as well. It's actually pretty close to the Port Adelaide stadium actually. This is just for game day, right? Welcome to the is that Irish? I don't know. Drive was like less than 10 minutes, and it's like a 48-minute walk. Like, it's that easy to get from Port Oval to here. See, if I woke up early, I would have walked it here from there. I would have done 48 minutes. You see, if I had a whole day to it, dedicated to it, I started at like sunrise and ended at sunset. You know, we could have done a lot without even spending money on Ubers. We would have taken buses and walks. But yeah, we are at the stadium right now. There's someone on the field having a run, so I can go on the field. Unless the guy owns the stadium, which I don't think he does. It also says no dogs allowed outside, and he's got a dog in there. So maybe he's just a rule breaker. It could also be that. But I don't feel like I need to enter the field anyway. Like, what reason do I have to enter the field? But yeah, very nice, very beautiful. It's a nice little oval. Bloody beautiful, mate. Oh, there you go. Let me show you the same thing without my face. It's very green, very clean cuts, you know. You can tell the person who mows the lawn does a great job, you know. Clearly he earns his keep, earns his money. So that is fantastic. This would be cool. If I do come back to Adelaide, the Sandford game is definitely on the priority list. That, and I guess a showdown as well in the AFL. But yeah, what a stadium, man. What a ground. This is bloody beautiful. It's a shame I couldn't enter the Bulldogs ground, because I would have liked to compare it, to be honest. $5 as well. Very good ticket price. Good view from the stand. A very good view from the stand, actually. It's 2:36. Do I fit in the Roosters Stadium, or do I go straight to Norwood? Let's fit in the Roosters. Screw it. Let's fit in the Roosters. Because then we might have time to also do West Adelaide in between that and going back to Adelaide Oval. If we do that, we only just got Glenelg left, which is literally like, I want to go there on a different day anyway, to go to the area, to visit the area. So all I needed was, I didn't need more hours, I just needed an extra half an hour really, when you think about it, just to get on time at 3 o'clock to Norwood. Yeah, let me go to North Adelaide, let me quickly fit it in. I'll probably be late to Norwood, but it's fine. The Uber driver who dropped me off waited there for a bit, then he left. He's on the same road now and he's back. Is he stalking me? What's going on? It is 2:58, so running a bit late to Norwood. But yeah, North Adelaide Football Club, NAFC. When I first saw this, when I first came in that direction, I thought I saw KFC. Yeah, that way you can tell I'm a very hungry person. But anyway, yeah, this is my favourite Sandford club. And they won a flag a couple of years ago. Controversially, because in the prelim, is it called a prelim in the Sandford? Because they got like a different finals format. Anyway, in the match before the grand final, they fielded an extra player for like a quarter. I don't think they meant to. I think it was accidental, but people accused them of cheating. They won the flag eventually, but yeah, I would say it was an accident, misunderstanding. But they were the best team that year anyway. But anyway, here they are. Obviously not doing so well right now. They had that one great year that I just mentioned, and apart from that, they've not particularly done too well recently. Not known to be a big successful club in the Sandford anyway. But yeah, it's nice to be here. Nice to finally enter their home. Can I enter their home? I don't know. Their oval is called the Prospect Oval, which you can, well, this is convenient Prospect, but there you go. Go in. Central District Bulldogs, I'm looking at you. The only oval I couldn't enter. To be fair, I would not been able to enter Adelaide Oval if I didn't have a ticket to the game. So there is also that, but still, regardless, you know, the other 9 stadiums, you know, hang your heads in shame, Central District. You've messed up here, but there we go. We've now made it to North Adelaide. Bloody beautiful. Thought I'd let this view sink in. It's a nice looking field, a really nice looking field, well kept, and I like the colours of red and white. Partly why I chose them as my Sandford team, because of the red. You know, I almost supported Sydney Swans because of that. If I didn't pick Hawthorn, I would have picked Sydney. Fun fact for you. But yeah, I picked Hawthorn, and life is good. even though Sydney had made 2 grand finals, they did lose pretty badly in both. So can you imagine if I was a Swans fan experiencing that? Oh boy. So you got the Robert Lewis stand and you got the CF Young stand. Someone explain who those are, because obviously I'm a bit more interested in North Adelaide's history compared to the other Sandford teams. But yeah, pitches are all great, you know. I've not seen a bad pitch yet. I didn't really see the Central Bulldogs one, but considering it's just State League, you know, it's high quality pitches. To be fair, it is high quality football in this league. Like, I honestly feel it's the best State League. But yeah, beautiful to be here, beautiful. There you go. Thank you, North Adelaide Roosters. There you go. We have covered this ground now. It's just the Bloods, Richmond Oval, Norwood we're going to now, and Glenelg now. So all I needed was extra half an hour. Anyway, it is literally time at the start of Brisbane Lions training session at Norwood, and I'm not there yet. It's 15 minutes away from here. Hopefully the Uber is not too far away, hopefully. In memory of those who served. Rest in peace. The road is closed. It's 3:23. There are still Lions fans going in, but I did see a couple going out. I hope I'm not too late. Don't see a club logo, but this is it. And I'm apparently entering gate 2 right there. I didn't go in gate 2 because there were like 2 closed doors. I thought, okay, maybe I go this way. There we go. That's better. Not bad. Oh, this is gate 2. Okay. I looked at door 2 then.
Cake made out of towels. Oh yeah. And then I had a birthday cake for everyone to eat. And I also had my birthday.
Go for another look up top. Oh, right, okay. Awesome.
Why are they all coming down?
The DoorDash logo, that's like the Giants logo, just in reverse. This is Edwin T. Smith Pavilion. I can't tell from here what that is. Centenary, there you go. So the seats are numbered like that, which is pretty cool. It's just a long bench with numbers on. I filmed low there because there's people there and I don't want to look like I was filming them like a creep. I've been vlogging since 2016 and I still get awkward about vlogging. That's Davidoff. Another nice perspective on this oval. You know what, if I do come back for the Sandfall, this might be like a priority. I know it just feels extra. Maybe this and Port Stadium. I'm sure Game Geek will love that, but I'm not just saying that because Game Geek likes both clubs. I genuinely think, like, in terms of the vibe of the grounds, I think they've been the best 2 grounds aside from the main Adelaide Oval. I genuinely do. I did like North Adelaide Stadium too, though, of course, but I'd have a bias there, obviously. Yeah, I did mention the mistake. Yesterday I said Game Geek was fond of studs. I made a mistake. I got them mixed up. It's actually Norwood. It's actually this stadium. Yeah, I've already replied in the comments anyway, but I thought I'd update the vlog. I don't know if I've missed them or not because a lot of people have left. There's people who've gone to another gate for Auskick. Obviously, I'm not part of that, obviously. But there's people still waiting. So that gives me a thought that they're coming back out to do some signings and photos. I don't know. But yeah, look, if this many people are still here, clearly the Lions are still yet to come out here, surely. Nice weather today as well, by the way. I didn't mention that. Oh, there's some more interesting club names. I saw some yesterday at South Adelaide Panthers. Wayback Demons. Tasman Roosters. West Coast Hawks. It was like an interesting hybrid, that. Tree Gully Wolves. There are some very creative names in other leagues. Went to the shop at the wrong moment. Just the worst possible time.
I just went straight in front of him.
If I had to get one, probably in. Mr. Cameron. I remember singing. I wasn't really singing, to be fair, but I remember the singing at the Gabba in the finals game 2 years ago against Port Adelaide. I was there to witness it. We were singing the song and then he scored again.
What's that, bro?
I'm just here for photos. Relax. Look on that.
Yeah, that'd be very nice.
Best I can do.
Good watch? Yeah, Charlie will come back.
Yesterday it was like, oh, I don't want to push in front of a bunch of Swans fans to get photos with Swans players. Same thing today. I got close enough. I got closer, but really close. But there was this girl right in front of me, and she's talking about her sister. She's really hurt. Can you do a message for her? And Charlie Cameron's a really nice guy. He's just like, yeah. And she videoed him, and he did like a personal message to her sister. I was just like, okay. I mean, fair enough. That's as close as I got. I tried to like wave my phone afterwards. Yeah, but I was never like right at the front. I was always like 2 or 3 rows back. So that's part of it. Like if I had something to sign, to hand it, I could have handed him this. I didn't want to. But if I brought my Lions cap that I have at home, then that actually could have worked, because people from behind me were putting their hats forward or their shirts forward to get it signed, and the players were taking it. They were all taking it. So yeah, I missed a trick there, but I wanted a photo. But I guess we kind of got a vlog clip. So yeah, it is what it is. It's fine. A nice little mini festival here. Don't know what goes on in there, but yeah, it's fine. I just want to meet one AFL player. I just want to get a photo of one, just one. Just hasn't worked out. Who I needed was Sammy G. Sammy G, I met him 3 years ago, bro. We were front row at Marvel. We weren't sitting front row, but we went up there. Me, Carly, and him. Matthew Richardson is there doing his bit for the TV. Sammy G shouts him like, "Can I get a photo?" And Matthew walks straight up to him, right in front of me, gets a selfie, then walks back to doing the broadcaster. I'm just like, and I saw Sammy's like photo gallery, like he has photos with so many players and coaches and everything. I just thought to myself, I needed him today. He would have got me some photos. That is for sure. Sammy's got some. I don't know what it is. He's a magnet to that. Clearly, I am not. But it's fine, you know. I wasn't there early. I got there late. Plus, Lions fans everywhere, and they're Lions players. So, you know, if it was Hawks, I would have tried a bit harder. But the Hawks are training tomorrow, and obviously I'm at the games tomorrow, so it is what it is. But yeah, that was fun. I'm gonna head over to the West Adelaide Oval now, and hopefully there's a restaurant next to it too. Then I'll just eat there. Then from West Adelaide, it's just one bus. There'll be traffic, but it'll be one bus to Adelaide Oval, but it's not that far. It is almost 4 p.m, I believe, so timing's not too bad. So I'm going to get an Uber there, and hopefully it's the last Uber I need until after the gather round. Wait, like at North Adelaide, I did my outro to the stadium. I didn't know they had a shop, and I went to get an Uber, and then I realised there's an entrance there. Is that a shop? I went inside, there was a shop. And I was just like, yeah, let me get this cab quickly. And I got the cab, Uber was waiting outside. He went round the block looking for me. Got in the Uber, then I checked my YouTube comments, and Game Geek commented literally like, it said like a minute ago, you should get an North Adelaide Roosters cap since you're fond of them. I'm just like, the timing of that is impeccable. That was crazy. Just after I get a North Adelaide Roosters cap, I get a comment saying you should get one. Here we are, home of the Bloods, ground number 9. We've made it quite far today, and yeah, one ground is left, Glenelg. I want to go to Glenelg, the actual area of Glenelg, because it's a nice area, I heard. It's recommended to me by a subscriber as well. And on top of that, it's got a nice beach as well. I'm not going to go swimming or anything, but I like to look at beaches anyway. And there'll be good places to shop in there as well. So I thought, hey, the Oval's only 15 minutes away from the beach anyway. So it's just like, I'll do it all in one. So eventually you'll see that in a vlog. But yeah, WAFC, there you go. Let's see if we can go in. I'm pretty sure we can. Marjorie's a big name in South Australia, right? Nice. The Richmond Oval in Richmond in South Australia, and Melbourne were here. See some Melbourne fans leaving. Beautiful. What is the stand called? Orion. I can't pronounce that brand. Fairs stand. It's the only stand here. But yeah, probably the most worn out pitch I've seen out of the 9 so far. But there you have it. West Adelaide Stadium. Obviously I've missed the D's, but that's fine. I chose the Lions instead. So yeah, there we have it. 9 out of 10 ticked off. Again, Glenelg, we could have done it, but I want to go to Glenelg. But yeah, there you go. But yeah, nice knowing you. Only one more thing to do today. Sydney v Collingwood, AFL, gather around. Let's get over there. It's only 4:30, no, it's not now. Well, it's nice to meet you, Doug.
Yeah, mate. It was the second time I met you.
Yep.
You sat with us at one of the D's games.
Yeah, I remember.
A few years ago,
Yeah, but you're a member on my main channel and
yes,
this channel?
the very first one.
The very first Stupid Idiot member as well.
Yeah.
And the very first member on this channel.
Yes.
So I appreciate the support, man.
No problem, mate.
Like, I remember when you first got membership on the main channel, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know who you were. So I clicked on the photo. I'm just like, oh, it's that guy. He was right behind me at a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you saw the training. How did it look?
Oh, I didn't see the training.
Oh, you didn't?
I went to the Lions one instead.
Oh.
Yeah, I just got here.
Well, they trained alright.
Yeah.
Only for 15, 20 minutes, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. And the boys are pumped ready for Essendon tomorrow night.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that one. Should be good.
And Hawks gonna win, are they?
I hope so. We should. But yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna see what the bistro at this Oval has. Could be some good food here. Never mind. They serve food, but like up to 2:30, then they start serving again at 5. I'm just like, it's half an hour. I'm not sure. So I found a place called Cafe de Villiers. They have some food. There's a bakery, but there's some actual food there as well. I fancy an actual meal, you know, not just something. I could have just got a pie over there because they were selling stuff you find at the footy, pie, sausage rolls, loaded fries, whatever. But I just wanted something proper, so it would be funny now if I just go there and get a pie. That would be a typical me thing to do. But look, I saw fish and chips on the on one of the pictures of it. So if they have fish and chips, maybe they have something else as well. So I guess I'll go and find out right now. Just read the map because I'll check what road it was on. It's on Manchester Street. Walking down, I got to turn right and then I got to turn left Manchester Street. I got to go past Scotland Road, London Road, and Manchester Street. Just obviously, I know the British would have named a lot of roads and areas in Australia anyway, but so obviously it makes sense that they have like English names here, and like Canada, for example. But still, it's just funny to me. I'm in Australia walking down the street. Oh, there's Scotland Road. There's London Road. There's Manchester Street, which I'm going to. Yep. Nice creative names there. Oh, bro, I got to walk round. Oh, for flip's sake. They closed the road because of the event. It's literally just that way. And there's a bus stop there that's 22 minutes away from the Adelaide Oval. Flip's sake, man. There's the bus I got to get later on. 22 minutes to the Adelaide Oval. Well, depends on the traffic actually, but we'll see. We'll see. It's about 5 o'clock now. I could have just stayed at the bistro. There you go. Found it. Oh, 34 degrees. Nice weather, eh? Very nice. 50 meters! 50 meters! I can't believe the umpire's given that one. Is it that or is it that? I think it's that. Is that over 18s only? Oh, alcohol. Okay, never mind. You've got the pay-free section there. And then you've got a good set of options here. I might get a pencil, actually. Normal man would get the 300 gram schnitzel, but I'm no normal man. I've also not eaten all day, so I'll get the half kilo one. And I got dessert first, so what? Okay, well, time to devour them. All gone. That was so good. 9 out of 10. Let's go, it's 5:35 now, so I need to hurry up. Birmingham Street. I have to walk so far just across the road. I went to those lights there. Either way, it was like a distance. I chose the right place to eat in terms of the food. The food was great. I chose the wrong place in terms of the convenience. I got across this bloody highway to catch a bus that I'm going to miss anyway. These lights always take ages. Extra long compared to other states. At least that's what it feels like anyway. One thing about Adelaide, even though I do love it here, I'm really enjoying it, the lack of trains is kind of frustrating me a little bit. I feel like Melbourne and Perth does public transport a bit better. The only thing I will say, but yeah, the main area of Adelaide is great, you know. The CBD and the area near the Adelaide Oval, near the river. Well, that's fine. It's just that when you're a bit further out, I feel like the only option being a bus is 20 minutes. That's probably going to be longer. Can get a bit frustrating, but aside from that, like, it's not the hardest place to navigate, so that's good. So yeah, I made it to the bus stop, a different bus stop, one that's closer to me, thankfully. It should be here in 10 minutes, around 6:01, that I can get to the Adelaide. That's convenient. See you. I see you. Bloody hell, there's a hotel in the stadium. How much does that cost? Guess this is where I get the Swan's Gap. I see you. You shall be mine. I assume that's the price of that and not that $110 cap, you know. Yesterday, I was a Geelong hater. I still am, but it failed. The hate watch failed. Today, we're going to try again. Today, we're on the Collingwood hate watch. I'm very excited to see Collingwood's lost today. Last year, I was in Australia for 3 weeks. I saw Collingwood's first 3 games last season. They lost to the Giants, they lost to the Swans, they lost to the Saints. 3 weeks in a row, I was there. As soon as I flew home to England, they won at the Gabba. You see? They have not won while I've been there for a little while. So let's see if I can once again bring the fortune here. I was at the Sun training session yesterday. Maybe I brought something. I guess we'll find out. But let's do this. I was trying to meet a subscriber here. He says that East Stand. And I'm just like, I'm here now. It was 50 minutes ago he said it was East Stand. I'm just like, I'm here. He's not replied. So I'm just like, right, great. Either he's lost signal or he's forgotten. Maybe he's going in. I don't bloody know. I was trying to meet someone called Your Average Target Frog. I wanted to confirm whether he's a frog or not. He said he wanted to meet up. And, well, I don't know where he is. He's not replying. So maybe he's just lost signal. But literally 50 minutes ago, he was just like, yeah, we're meeting up. I'm so confused. But Your Average Target Frog, maybe I couldn't see you because you're a frog. Maybe because you're a frog. Unless you're a person pretending to be a frog. I don't know. Either way, your average target frog is today's missing frog. I'm about to go and meet Luke now, who I met yesterday. Someone's kicking him and he's shouting at me. It's not at me, but I walked through the direction of the hall. Yeah. So apologies, frog. I don't know if you were there, but I had a signal, so I didn't get a reply. Apologies for that. But yeah, Luke's waiting for me now, so let me head over there. About half an hour to the game. Yesterday I was keen to like see the players walk out. Today I want to see it too, but not as desperate to see it as I was yesterday. So today, even though it's actually pretty late, timing's okay for me. Tomorrow I kind of want to be there a bit early. There's only one team that I've not seen yet, and that's West Coast. So I look forward to tomorrow afternoon. What a song! Shane Warne Legacy Health Check. Hey, there we are.
2 days in a row.
2 days in a row, yeah.
We met up.
Predictions?
Oh, what's
Prediction?
I reckon I really want Sydney to win. I hate Collingwood so much.
I agree.
But I reckon Collingwood will win by about 2 goals.
Collingwood by 2 goals. I agree, I think. I agree.
As much as I want Sydney to win, I think it'll be Collingwood by 2 goals.
Yeah. We'll find out today. The last time I was in Australia, they lost 3 in a row.
Yeah, so hopefully they
we'll
can
find
lose
out.
another one.
We'll find out. One thing I love about vlogging is I can just do all this, and then later on I can watch my own video back and just pause and just read all of it. What a beautiful bit of history.
Green at the front.
Got my band for today, Sydney coloured, very nice. And yeah, less lively, probably because they're all over there. The game's 7:10, it's 6:53 right now, so I need to go and find a seat. It's first come, first serve. Some of you may have noticed when I walked in here last time, there's a guy saw at the camera, with a middle finger. No idea who it was, but he probably saw the Hawthorn shirt and thought, nah, screw it. Yesterday I was walking back to my hotel, right? He'd had it over, I was across the park, about to cross the bridge, right? I heard a family behind me saying, they were talking about Sunday's game, and they were like, oh, I hate Hawthorn. Everybody hates Hawthorn. I can't possibly bring myself to bag for Hawthorn. I'm gonna bag for Port. I was just like, I was right in front of him, and I was listening like, no, I'm just gonna keep walking. To be fair, I am aware that Hawks are one of the most hated teams in the country. I'm aware of that, but still I'm a Hawks fan, so I took it a bit personally. But it's fine. I can live through it. Gather around, stand right, and then Friday night. Push those pies, let's go this right, let's take them down this right. I found my own row right at the very end of the collective. There we go. This will do. Apart from that, but we can still see it. Shows on that side.
I don't even know.
What a waste of
He got the first point. It's probably nice, isn't it?
He's got it!
Yeah, more stadium though.
They're building one for when they
Yeah, but how many?
I just realised what you were
It's a dip pass play.
15, yeah.
Well, they didn't have enough players.
No, Figs messaged me, he goes, I need like 2 or 3 players, and no one said yes. And the only one that said yes was Bill Charming. And I was like, play, he goes, yeah, it comes out. And then Aiden messaged me saying if there's... Wait, Rice on 20 seconds.
That's what he wants. When was that on road? I see that every fucking week.
I know, I do that every week when no one's there.
Gilly. Who's sure? Hospital.
Since it's round 1 next week, I said I'm going to play my best team.
Yeah.
And I thought I would.
What did he say?
And he goes, oh yeah.
He did.
Those far away games, you got to...
What the fuck happened?
And then he's like, I want to try different positions, like I wouldn't mind right now. I said, we've got 20 players in the team, that's including me. I said, 3 are getting dropped every week, and most likely are me, I'm missing out. I'm not, I can't put you in. Injuries
We might lose
no,
that.
not true. No, he won't. No, food. It's just literally right there. He won't lose that spot. I'll get something. Yeah, it wasn't enough.
I might go outside of this and get chips or something.
There's no, there is chips on the way through.
Yeah, it's chips here.
You're gonna wait here? Can you sit here?
It's a good half, good game so far. Not as good as last game, but yesterday was obviously a closer game, and on top of that, higher scoring. This is a good game as well though. First half I felt was pretty even. I think both teams did very well going forward. Some good goals here and there, some good bits of play from both teams. The second quarter I felt was a lot more Collingwood. I think Collingwood dominated that second quarter for the most part. Sydney towards the end of that quarter though, they did better. They got some goals, clawed it back, reduced the deficit. Unfortunately, the Magpies had to respond with the last goal of the quarter. So it's a 17-point lead, definitely not over, but yeah, decent game so far at least. Unfortunately, the Magpies are winning, but they deserve to be winning. They're playing better than the Swans are, so it is what it is. I'm going to be a subscriber now. I could have met like 2 or 3 at half-time actually, because Ethan, a Port Adelaide fan, he's at this game today. He wanted to meet, but he hasn't messaged me, so because he didn't message me, I don't know where to meet him up at, so I guess another time. I think he'll be on Sunday's game as well. There's also AFL Legends. Tried to meet him today, but it didn't happen, unfortunately. It's fine. But your average target frog, who I was meant to meet before the game, I'm going to go and try and meet now. He said he'd meet me at half-time by these stands, so hopefully he's bloody there. Let's go and find out if he's a frog or not. I don't know who Frog supports. I know AFL Legends supports Sydney. I'm sure he's not having the best time at the moment, but Mr. Frog, I can't remember your support, mate, but looking forward to meeting you right now. I have now met your average target frog. Is this person a frog or a person? Well, I cannot confirm nor deny. You can speculate for yourself. What I can say is Frog is a Swans fan, so obviously not having the best time right now. Frog predicts a Collingwood win, but wants Sydney to come back. I feel you. Unfortunately, it looks a little bit unlikely, but 17 points is not impossible. Not by any stretch. It's just that the Swans need to improve drastically. But yeah, hopefully they can do it. Go Swans.
What is it? Make it what? Good goal. Love that one. Good goal. The clean top dude. Yeah. Bread and butter, mate. Yeah. Bread and butter.
I'm bringing in Walsh and Captain in Walsh.
Everett.
Oh, the other way. Where'd you bring in Simple? Look at my unique ranking of Maris. Track will go off tomorrow. Track will go off. Swans can still win. Sydney will probably kick the fuck out of 11.
And now Ollie responds.
I'm gonna get a damn headache from that flipping chant. I can get this off pretty easier now. So I got back to my hotel. It took me like 20 minutes to take this off, and I couldn't take it off, and actually YouTube a tutorial on it. But anyway, me trying to take this off yesterday was very much like Sydney trying to play today in the second half. Second half was bloody awful, mate, for Sydney's perspective. Collingwood were great. They were great. Sydney had their moments in the third, but it was just a matter of time before Collingwood were going to run away and win the game ready. The last quarter, it just felt like Sydney had zero chance. Like, I think they scored a goal in that quarter, but it never looked at any point in that last quarter like, oh, Sydney going to make a comeback. It just never felt like that at all. Any hope they had died out in the third quarter and in the second half in general. Just not a great contest really in the second half. First half was pretty good, but even in the first half, Collingwood did look like they'd be on top a little bit, and they had an obviously 17-point lead going into half time. But second half just got way worse for Sydney and way better for Collingwood. So fair play to Collingwood. A bit of a different feeling to yesterday, because yesterday Adelaide were in the game throughout. Just at the last quarter, Geelong managed the game much better. I forgot the margin they won by last night. It's become a blur. It was such an amazing game. But either way, like, that game was a good contest until the very end where Geelong ran away a little bit. This game, I'd accepted that I had accepted that Collingwood won the game in the third quarter. Like early in the third, like halfway through the third at the latest, I thought to myself, yeah, the Swans aren't winning this, are they? The Magpies are just too good. I didn't have a feeling about the season about the Swans though, to be fair, because they lost the second grand final in 3 years by a huge margin. Like the first one, it happened. They still made the 8, but didn't have a great season afterwards. They still came back from that and made the grand final again. But to lose like that again in the grand final, that's going to hurt you even more. So I had a feeling they had a bad season this year, but I thought, oh, maybe they might win this game, maybe they might get up and do something. I thought maybe based on the first half, they had some hope. Nope, not at all. The Magpies were too good today. It also seems like last season was an off-season for Collingwood, and they are back to being Collingwood, which I also predicted at the start of the season. But yeah, there you go. Both teams are back so far have lost, and tomorrow I am backing West Coast and Melbourne, who have won no games. God help me. I'm not buying any caps tomorrow because I've got a West Coast cap and I've got a Melbourne cap. I didn't bring them to Australia, and I don't know why. I don't know why, to be honest. Why did I not bring them to Australia? I brought a Frio cap. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. And obviously I'm backing my Hawks on Sunday. At this rate, it looks like every team I back could lose. So that doesn't bode well for Hawthorn. It doesn't at all, because I don't think West Coast or Melbourne are winning tomorrow. But when it's my team, it should mean more, right? Please, Hawks. We've not lost this season. Port are in really bad form. Please, just win the game, please. Send me home extra happy, please. But yeah, Collingwood were great. All game they were great, really. All game. Even when Sydney were, even with them, Collingwood were very good every single quarter. The Swans were good for about a quarter, then maybe a half, quarter and a half, maybe a half of the game. The rest of it, Magpies were just on top more than half the game, so fair play to them. So there you go. Not as good a contest as yesterday, but still a good experience nonetheless. Adobe still feels very special. It's an amazing stadium. It's great to be here again. And obviously I am back 3 more times, including twice tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm not doing anything in the morning tomorrow. I don't know about in between the 2 games, but yeah. Tomorrow we're going to go straight into the AFL. So yeah, we're going to spend an hour in the zoo first. So what I do is, instead of walking in that long kerfuffle, I walk this way, down that way, go up some stairs, walk across a bridge. It's a bit longer, but at least you're not stuck in flipping people traffic for half an hour. Yeah, that's what I did. I walked to my hotel. By the way, I'm going to point out, right, I couldn't get a regular ticket for this in December. Like, I got a Pepsi Collective ticket because I couldn't get a regular ticket. And I saw the attendance. It's like, it's 3K short of yesterday. And there was clearly empty seats to my right and at the very top. And I'm thinking to myself, so who got those tickets then? Because I couldn't get them. I'm just like, what? How dare you? Anyway, I am off, avoiding all that because your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and goodbye.